I tell you when last time I got the Hollywood Shuffle.
Oh. Like somebody did you?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What happened?
What's my man on the English actor from Get Out?
Daniel Kaluuya?
Yeah, man.
So I come back where they at, and I come down there. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Just to say hi to the dude. You know, I say, hey, what's up? Like, I like, hey, big boy, you know, and he like, what are you doing back here?
The look.
Yes.
Big Boy's Neighborhood, beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the neighborhood for our big interview. Earthquake in the neighborhood. What up, Quake?
So good to be home.
Man, so good to have you home, bro.
Man, you know I love you.
It's crazy when I love you too, homie. It's crazy when you say so good to be home because where is home, Earthquake? You know what I'm saying?
Now it's LA now. I think I've lived in LA longer than any place in my life, even my hometown in Washington, D.C. But I refuse to leave till they give me my money. Listen, Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, man.
I can't leave, man. I can't get on that midnight train to Georgia. I can't.
When you say you can't leave until Hollywood give you your money, Quake, you've been in the business for a long time, man, and very entertaining.
Yes.
But do you feel like, man, like that's so-called Hollywood, because sometimes when people hit that so-called Hollywood, they get that peak and then they fizzle. You know what I'm saying?
I never was afraid of it because one good thing about us is it's not the physical aspect of our game, it's the mental. Cases, what I'm saying is, Jordan eventually was going to get old.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was going to lose his athletic ability. But with comedy, God bless my man, John Witherspoon, do it till the day you die.
Yeah, man.
So I never felt I was ever out the game, and the money never goes down.
I heard
so
that.
Whatever they gave to whoever the top one.
There's someone listening now like, yeah, your money don't go down.
No, I mean in the game.
Right.
When you the top dude, that money, when it's your turn to be the top dude, that money don't go down. You get whatever he had plus 10, 15, 20% more. So long as the money don't go down, you just strive to get to that place and you can get everything he had because he set the precedence of what the money is.
Man, so where are you? How do you create your material now? Because you're also socially conscious, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I watch what's popping. Watch the news, see what it is, what's the trending topics, get my opinion on it, and I try to. It has to be starting with jokes, not my personal or feelings what the mob think it should be.
Right.
You know, a lot of comedians like, this was all the people's, everybody believe, so I'm going to jump on that bandwagon too. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
What the mob say, Mr. Anna, selective outrage.
Yeah.
Everybody outraged. God damn it, here I am. Let me put my name on top of it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
And we've seen a lot of that in the last few years, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They bag wagon.
Yeah.
It's the same as you see a comedian that doesn't have jokes. Give it up for the ladies.
Yeah.
Don't they look good? I swear. You women are fine. Boy, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't no women, man.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's that type of thing.
Hey,
you
man.
know what I mean?
Yeah, majority rules.
Yeah, you want to get him on your side. He's good. That boy. He loves black women. The way he supports
every man got a strong woman behind him.
You wouldn't be nothing without your mama. It's mama day, that kind of,
Hey, man, and we've had this conversation before, too, where everything is recorded.
True.
Everybody's sensitive. We can't laugh off of things that we used to laugh off of. Now there's the cancel culture. And we've had this conversation before, man. Like, do you ever go into a show thinking that this could be the one, or come out of a show saying, man, I hope somebody don't try to snag me for that?
Never, because mine, like I said previously, is based on the joke first.
Mm-hmm.
The subject matter is just what I'm talking about. The joke of it is, okay, take example. I was read off of Netflix, I read off the comic off of it, and people take it from a thing. Like on my special, I talked about my girl Aretha Franklin. And very few comedians can talk about somebody passing about their funeral and make it funny.
Right.
That it ain't offensive. And the thing was like, come on, Aretha, you the queen. You're not he's the king. You can't have the Lord waiting for you.
Right.
You understand? You know? And at the end, you said you got to show some respect. So people can laugh because the metaphors.
So you know how to bring it in.
Bring it all the way in. You say you the queen. You know, time to get to the gate, God said he gone.
Man, who's the Mount Rushmore of comedians for you?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Period.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, the most.
All 4 slots.
I mean, just the totality of his talent. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Do you think Eddie Murphy's afraid to get on stage?
No, I think I just seen the special. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see the premiere of his movie tonight. I haven't seen Eddie in 5 years, so I'm looking forward to talking to him.
Is that You People?
You People.
Oh, my God, bro.
I'm going to see. Have you seen it?
No, but I'll be there with you. I'm peeping it tonight as well.
Okay, I'm going to peep it tonight and see you at the premiere.
Yes,
God's
sir.
will. I'm hanging around him and I was like, man. He showed, thank God I'm funny, because that's where it stops.
Right.
Totality of it, from singing, music.
Yeah, man.
His memory, his photographical memory, his intake of the impressionist. He can impersonate anybody on the point.
Man.
His totality of it. I have never been around anybody with that much talent.
Hey, man, and that's why I see Eddie Murphy, and I'm like, man, I hope that he would do an hour, but that's like
he said he is.
Yeah, he been saying that for a long time though.
He said he was going to do it. Then COVID hit.
Right.
He didn't lose his house. He didn't leave his house for 2 years, but he said that is the goal. But see, you got to understand, he's a professional,
right?
So he has to hit the clubs. Like all of us have to do, get the set together. He has his own mechanisms he has to get. He ain't just not gonna go up there and say I'm Eddie Murphy and be shit.
Yeah, and then plus there's a lot of it's a lot of deposits that go into something, and one withdrawal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So he can, exactly. Yeah. And the withdrawal could be mighty.
Oh well, it can, but it's so therapeutic.
Right.
See, I never care about the withdrawals. It's for me. You just watching. You cannot allow them to dictate to you what you say or what it does for you.
Gotcha.
You have to sit up there and just like, this is for me. Help me through my divorce. Help me through different things I was going through. Help me through my daily problems. If I got a problem, I can go right on stage and make it funny. And I talk it out. Then paying a man $75 an hour. They pay me $75 to hear it.
Hey, man, do people like your family, wife, kids, do they get upset of how real you are when it comes to comedy?
No.
With them involved?
Well, my family don't, because we do it to each other.
Got you. They understand.
And then the immediate family bet not. Oh, they benefiting off these damn jokes.
Yeah.
Well,
who gonna tell you don't do it?
No, please tell me don't. I wish you would.
When you called me a fathead alien, that was so funny.
Yeah.
Look at this purse.
Yeah. You
man.
want to sit there and you cannot take the benefits of it without taking the benefit of it.
Hey, man, and Chappelle, did he executive produce?
Yes, he did.
What was and we've had this, but what was the relationship with you and Chappelle? I know early on you but Chappelle did your club as well, correct?
Yes.
And you say you saw the genius in Chappelle back then.
Genius. I mean, you just could tell.
Are you still impressed by Chappelle every time you see him?
Of course.
Like, yes, man.
His courage. Mm-hmm. He refused to fold.
Yeah, man.
And he's doing something what very few comics could do. He is in his own lane. You can't counsel a man that you have nothing at all to hold as leverage over him.
Yeah, man.
You understand? What's your hostage?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Even when Netflix was like, "Nah, we with them," they was like, "Damn, we can't even get Netflix."
They can't get that. You can't. Even if Netflix would have said no.
Yeah, man. And
this boy did a pop-up at Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah.
A pop-up is where no advertising. I'm just going to pop up.
Yeah, man.
Put it on sale 2 days out. One of the most historic venues there is. Pop up. And just say it. You understand? So
yeah, man.
So
I know how it is. I
have
promote comedy shows. I could be 3 months out.
Yeah.
And still don't have nobody there.
Exactly. This man 3 days before said, I'm going to be Radio City Music Hall this Friday. And it's sold out. And you just sitting there. So if you give him that, you do the box. I told you what what Steve made in a comedy cover for 60 cents. Can you imagine what he's making at radio? That's $1 million, $2 million, $3 million.
Oh, my Lord.
And if this man is not into needing confirmation from the gatekeepers that he's this and that, and he ain't out here that need to be in Malibu Beach. He don't need to be at the beach. He out here in Ohio in a little small town that he can see any of y'all coming in there.
And you never see that man. Guess who I saw in the club last night?
You never see him in there. You never. He has his team around him. His party move and they party.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Really? I was over there. You were pretty. I need a nap, man.
Right.
I need a nap, man.
But he go too, man, and you go as well, bro. Like we were talking off air, man. You say you do probably 40 weekends a year.
Yeah, minimum.
And that's traveling possibly Thursday, Friday, Saturday, could be a Sunday night too.
Always Sunday. Damn. Come back on Monday. You leave Thursday night, get prepared for the show Friday, because usually
you always saying goodbye.
But it's saying, it's a beautiful thing. Keeps your relationship good.
I heard that.
You understand?
You're in a relationship, right?
Oh yes,
I heard that.
Yes, I am. I'm out the game.
Yeah. The game is different now.
Ooh, it's
I wouldn't even know how to be in the game, bro.
Oh, you don't want that.
Really though,
you don't
man.
know what's out there in the buffet. You don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask a label. You can't. You don't know what you eating. You know what I mean? It's just not. And then definitely when you are 1%er. Mm-hmm. So that's a whole nother, because they're beautiful, but they're the most dangerous creatures on the earth.
For women?
Oh yes.
Oh, well, talk about it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, any greatness or ungreatness, you can look at one thing, the similarity. It had a woman involved. So you must look at them who they are. They are the most dangerous creatures God has put on this earth.
And you'll see people that like, man, they'd be the toughest in the boardroom, toughest on the street. And then, like, man, Chapo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You couldn't catch this dude.
Right.
But a lady brought him down.
The lady bring him down.
You know what I'm
always.
saying? Yeah, man.
Always.
Yeah.
God, I tell everybody, I don't care how hard you are, who you are, somewhere you got your Eve around here.
Yeah,
You might ain't met her, but some woman has the key to your future. You just hope she want to see your future prosper.
Right.
But if you got the wrong one in there, will be your downfall.
Hey, man, when you see, like, the televised, like, court cases, like, you know, when you seen Johnny Depp and what's her name? Amber Heard. When you see things play out like that, bro, do you watch a lot of the current events?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was so glad that I wasn't famous during the time when I was going through it.
Really?
Yeah. So you just hope that you don't, because, you know, I mean, it's a natural thing that goes along with being famous, man.
Hey, man, can you imagine your divorce, however it is? And I'm talking about anybody that's watching, listening to. If your divorce was on TV.
It would be terrible.
Yeah, man.
If I've been more famous than black famous.
Right.
You understand?
What is black famous?
Black famous is you can get in the club in the neighborhood. Right. You know what I mean? You know what
yeah, man.
But you better not go down Beverly Hills with that. You understand?
Hey, man, I love when Kevin Hart say somebody snapped their finger famous. You ever seen that? When he's like, man, you
Yeah. You know what No, you know the coldest one is?
What's that?
One more than anything. Where I know you from.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you don't know where you know me from, but I'm supposed to know where you know me from. And you want me to guess. I was on Big Boy. No, that wasn't it. I was on Everybody Hate Chris. No. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, so you do get the where do I know you?
I get that
What do
all
you
the time.
say when someone say where do I know you from?
And I say the same thing. How I supposed to know where you
Right. So that's your real answer.
Oh, that's my real answer. How I supposed to know where you know me from?
Hey, man, what about the airports or when you traveling too? You know, there's got to be some people like, man, yeah, that's her. Yeah, go see.
Yeah, but you gotta have that walk.
Right.
See, if you got that brisk walk, by the time they figure out you already on the nether gate. You understand? You already, that was guy. And you hear him holler, your name, Quake!
Yeah.
Quake! You all the way down the escalators.
And by that time, you got your ear on your fake AirPod.
You gotta put that walk on it. That power white woman walk. You understand?
Hey, man, and throw the deaf ear on him.
You put the deaf ear on it, but you hear him in the back. That was Quake! You hear it in the back, but you all the way down the gate.
Quake, do you still do like meet and greets and everything after the pandemic too?
Yes, I do.
Really though? Why is that important to you so many years
selling
later?
them T-shirts.
Right.
Taking them pictures, charging for $20.
Man.
I tell them all day long.
It's still not a hustle in a bad way, but it's still like the money making opportunities. There's way to make it.
Well, it's not only that, man. It's gratitude that these people has allowed me to live a great life. And they use their hard-earned money to come see me. And I just want to say thank you. And I know you got another $20.
Right, yeah. I was going to let you say
I know you got another $20.
I know you dig deep.
You can go a little deeper and go get this T-shirt.
That's like the black church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They go and they get the money, then they even count it. Like, I know y'all can go deeper.
Yeah. You got to break it up. Yeah. That was for the tithes. This for the building fund.
Yeah, the building fund.
Yeah, that was different. That for the Lord.
I remember I was at this one church, man, and they called it out. And I seen this another time, too, with Al Sharpton, where he was like, I want to just challenge everybody to put up $100. Let's do the $100.
Right.
So then he went from the 100s to the 50s to the 20s.
Yeah.
I know you got more left.
I know it.
Yeah,
Go on telling you right now and put it on your heart.
When was the last time, Earthquake, you got starstruck where you asked someone, you saw somebody you wanted a picture?
I tell you when last time I got the Hollywood Shuffle.
Oh. Like somebody did you?
Yeah.
Oh, man, what happened?
What's my man on the English actor from Get Out?
Yeah,
he was in the other in Nope too.
No, Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we overseas. We did me.
And this when y'all in Europe.
We in Europe.
Okay.
See, McQuaid, you my favorite actor, man, comedian. I'm on there. Like, man, he knows me. You know.
So this is him. This is Daniel talking to you.
Yeah, he's sitting there like, sitting there. I say, hey, man, we over the pond. You know, he's from England. We doing London and everything. We take pictures, dap up. He tell me how cool. So a friend of mine calls me and said, I told the story to everybody, man, guess who I meet and everything. He knew that I knew him. They thought I knew him. He said, your boy, he is at the restaurant. He's in the country. I said, he is. I said, man, let me go by and say hello, surprise him. Man, big boy, I came through the junk. I like, hey, man, how you doing? And if you ever walk to a place like, people looking, what you doing back here?
Oh.
So all of them start. So his boy say this, and big boy, you in the business. He said, you must know somebody in here. I said, yeah, my man, this is so. He said, yeah, because ain't nobody supposed to be back here.
They did you like? And,
it
and
did
so
me like
are
that.
you in Europe at this time?
No, we here in L.A.
Wow.
At a restaurant in Studio City in the Casino. See, they told me he was here.
So you met him in Europe.
I met him in Europe.
Your people was like, man,
he's here. I'm thinking me and him got a relationship.
Oh.
So I said, maybe he don't know me. So I said, hello. He minded sitting there because
y'all face to face.
We face to face. They sitting and they eating. They in a secluded part of the restaurant in the back. I know the dude. I come back where they at, and I come down there. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Just to say hi to the dude. And he said, so I was like, hey, I'm Earthquake. Before I could say, he said, yeah, that's Earthquake. He's a legend, man. Another dude said, yeah, I know Earthquake. I said, so you know who I am, so you niggas dissing me on purpose.
Man.
I said, okay, don't worry about it. We'll never have this problem again.
Now, who called you Earthquake?
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
But so did his boys stop you and he didn't have knowledge of it, or you felt like
No, they was sitting down and I walked in. They was already at the table eating. They was sitting down. So they was all together. So when they saw me as a group together.
Oh.
And I was in there like, what up? Like, we go way back. And he was looking at me like I was a stalker or an ex-girl. What are you doing here?
So it was like, man, we had that one night stand.
We had.
Why are you coming here?
Why are you here? How you get back here?
So was he funky with you?
Yeah, they was funky. As chillin' as not been clean. You understand what I'm saying?
So how do you leave?
I left like, oh, damn, I was cool at my crib. I came over here to say hello to you.
You left the house?
Yeah, I left the house. I said when he gets there, because a friend of mine was saying that, he said he's coming through. I said, holla. If he do come down, I'll stop by, tell him motherfucker hi. Because when I was in London, we kicked it. Hey, welcome to the States, man, holla. So
Quake, but he acknowledged you?
Yes. And then put the dish and gave me the Hollywood stuff. And then being an artist, some of these people have to have on that persona. I'm in L.A. now, and I'm a star, so I have to be properly addressed and everything. It's just this town that you drop.
And I don't want to go too far in on it, but give me the timeline. So the timeline is You walk into the back, secluded area. They
see me. They all sitting at the table.
And how many at the table?
Booth. It's 4 of them.
4 of them. All right.
He's with a girl and 2 of his dudes.
Right. Okay. Right. So they see you.
I walk in and they see me. I say, hey, what's up? Like, I'm like, hey, big boy, you know what I mean? And he like, what are you doing back here?
The look.
Yes. So I say, hey, man, what's happening? So they quiet on him. And that's when his boy said, you must know somebody. I said, yeah, I know somebody to be back here. I said, yeah, I know somebody. Yeah, I know the dude who owns this. My man who owns this. He ain't the one who told me he was there, but who owned this. He said, yeah, you must know somebody because nobody posed to be back here. They said we had this all to ourselves. So I said, oh, excuse me, man. I just came to say hello to my man right here, to say hi. My name Earthquake. And before I could say Earthquake, he came out, the brother name. No, that's Earthquake. Daniel.
Okay.
That's Earthquake. He's a legend living, and he's a legend in this. Like, and the other dude saying, yeah, I know who he is. But nobody supposed to be back here.
Damn.
So I was like, oh, excuse me, why?
Right.
Enjoy,
so
y'all.
Does Daniel say anything to clear that up? Or
Mom's like we is. I said, oh, I'm fine, man. Enjoy. I just wanted to say hello, and I left on out here. Looked at my boy, said, you see your boy? I said, that ain't my boy.
Man, hey, good. Bro, he don't understand.
We good.
You could have made a call and cancel Christmas, not here in L.A.
I mean, cancel Christmas.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, okay. But, it's something about this city, especially when you don't live in this city, that people feel that they need a certain extra.
Right. That's the way we're supposed to do it. This way you do it here.
I'm a star. You just can't run up on me.
Does it make it harder to watch like Nope and Get Outs and things of that nature?
Oh, I stopped watching all that. I never watched nothing else. Ever.
Man, I heard that. You see a trailer. Man, why they taking all our jobs?
Yeah, I'm done.
I heard that. Y'all stick around. Oh, go ahead.
You understand? So I sent my man a picture, say, nah, man, this wasn't my imagination. You understand? Right. Me and this dude talk this and this and this and this. And
so you felt like he was looking bad even with your guy.
Yeah. Like I was, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nah, it ain't like that. Well, now that I know is that he'll never have. See, I tell people this right here. You'll never have this problem with me again because, you understand? Because I would never be in your space.
Yeah.
Again, because I don't even want to be around nobody that don't want to be around me. So me and you would never have a problem.
Yeah, bro.
Ever again.
I'll never put me in that position again.
We would never, you don't have to worry about that again.
How long ago did this happen, Quake?
Huh?
How long ago did this happen?
2 months, 3 months. This was recently. Yeah. This just happened.
Damn.
I mean, I done had all of it. Accolades from with New York Times, Variety, the hottest special. I mean, slap me. 19,000 and at the O2 with everything, all of it. We was back there, me, him, Dave. We kicking in, talking in the whole nine. He knows my name, so I thought he didn't know my name. But when he said he knew my name, he just felt it was right for him to dish me because he's that dude. At that point, I said, "I got it, bro. You'll never get me again.
I heard that.
You will never get me. You will never, ever, 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 ever get me again. And if a joke ever gets to the point that I can get one, and as I said, I'm gonna tear him up. But it has to be a joke.
Right.
It ain't personal. You get what I'm saying? If I get it, you know what I mean? It's that way. But yeah, man, got me.
Yeah, you probably Googling like, nothing happened yet.
Yeah, no, it has to come across teleprompter.
When was the last time you stole something? You know you stole it.
Peanut chews.
Peanut chews.
Yeah, it's the favorite candy in D.C. They real good, peanut chews. I stole it from 7-Eleven.
How long ago?
About 5 months ago.
Oh, okay. So this is Earthquake.
Yeah.
Paid and everything.
Yeah.
Why did you steal out of the 7-Eleven? And I figure that costs what, $1.50, $2 at the most, $2.99.
You know, black people. You know you wrong for charging this much for this.
Right? Yeah.
We got a cap. We like the NFL. You know what I mean? This too much for this. You trying to take advantage of it, so I'm gonna steal it.
You knew you stole it.
Yes, I did.
Really though?
Yeah.
Did you eat it in the 7-Eleven?
Oh,
or you
it
put
tastes
it in your
so
pocket?
good. No, I put it in my pocket, sat in the car in the parking lot, and ate it while I watched Senor in the pump gas.
When was the last time? Speaking of gas, when was the last time you pumped your own gas?
Yesterday.
I heard that. So you get out and you pump.
I pump it. I pump my gas. I love going to the gas station.
Are you tripping off of these prices now?
No.
Or I heard that.
No, I just.
You still in the gas too?
Well, I used to. I started on. I have no reason why y'all got to pay me for because I was the one to fill it up and kept on going.
You had them stripped Holiday Inn cars. Like, man, he stuck a Holiday Inn car.
No, you fill it up and just put the hose down on the side and just drive off. See, the hose, when you put it in, it allow the people in the thing, ding, 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 it flashes in there.
Like after you reset it, when you put it back in.
When you put the hose back up, you set it back in, it allows the counter person in there to know that you're finished. And that's why they always look out. Right. When they see you, they expect you to walk in.
Right.
I learned that, so I laid it on the ground.
So you're the reason why
my car out.
You probably the reason why we got all this automatic paying. We got to put our credit cards.
Yeah, that was me.
Damn, you earthquake. When was the last time you went grocery shopping for yourself? In the
store. 2 days ago.
I heard that.
Ralph's is my thing.
Same here, bro.
You hear me?
I love going to Ralph's, bro.
But Gelson is it, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not at Gelson yet. I'm going to work a little bit more.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's up there with the gas.
Yeah. When was the last time you got pulled over?
Oh, 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Really? Do you remember why?
Speeding, but the white dude recognized me and he understood my explanation why I was speeding. I was trying to get around this other car, past him so I can get out the lane, and then I went back to my regular speed. He said, really? Quake, be quiet. I said, oh, this white dude know me. Look at God.
Go, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Look at God.
Hey, man, do you have that? You know how people say, man, I don't have a privilege. Do you understand the Quake privilege?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's like when you're famous, it's like being the most popular person in high school. Yeah. But in the world. Everywhere you go, everybody know you.
I remember being hungry. I remember being homeless. And now I go somewhere and be like, oh, big, no, you good. You good. On the meal. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or when they're like, big, I got you. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's when I get ridiculous. Yeah. Well, let me get the 9-piece. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How people are quick to give other people stuff away.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and take that, man. Man. Don't even worry about it. I put it on the house. No, you ain't Boston Market. You on there. Here, go on, take that stuff in. Boy, you my favorite. Boy, that joke you say, here, go on, take that extra piece.
Like, man.
Just giving them white folks food
I know you wanted the 2-piece. Be like, man, that's a 22-piece.
That's a 22-piece. Go ahead.
I got you. When was the last time you got mistaken for another celebrity, and who?
Oh, man, that's a good one right there. The last time somebody thought I was Bruce, and I said, now, I ain't that big.
Hey, man, for those who know Bruce, they know.
Yeah, but they like, Bruce. Come on, man.
Hey, man, does that make you feel like, man, I need to, is something going on with me or something going on with him?
Something wrong with him. You need some glasses.
Yeah, man.
Me and Bruce is there. That's my brother. I love him to death. But we ain't in the same zip code.
Right. Yeah, man. When was the last time you had to tell a fan no?
My girlfriend last night.
Oh, hello.
Not tonight. I'm
like,
tired.
I got to get up early.
Yeah,
Come
I got
on
to
now.
get up. I got to do Big Boy in the morning. You understand? Pause.
Yeah.
I can't do you tonight.
Yeah, people don't even say pause no more. I just felt that he was obligated.
Got to do Big, please. Yeah. We don't want that out there, boy. They're wrong with it.
Quake, we were talking about just how many weeks a year you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's usually, Quake doing your thing. But now there's the tour that's going on.
Yes.
And when you name the tour, I'm like, man, this is like a super fest. Who are you out there with right now?
We going out as Cedric the Entertainer,
man.
D.L. Hughley, Mike Epps, DC Young Flies, and your boy.
I heard
and
that.
No Chaser tour.
You don't need that.
No Chaser.
Hey, man,
to the head.
Do you like shows like that as well, or do you like just where you pop in and you do your thing, dude? And I know that you probably in the business now where you don't just stand around and watch. But do you enjoy all those comedians as well?
I love it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, especially when they're good guys.
Yeah.
Oh, when it's and these are all, we all get along. We're all different. We all do different. We have all different acts.
Right.
We hit different points.
How does that lineup happen though? And I mean, like,
you have a promoter with a lot of money.
Yeah. and aside from that, I'm even talking about like time slots.
Well,
because everybody pretty much is a headliner,
right?
Somewhere.
Yeah. Well, each of us do 30 minutes.
I heard that.
Yeah, 30 minutes. We don't go over. We're disciplined. Mike Epps is the host.
Right.
He brings on DC Young Fly. Then he brings on me. Then he brings on DL and said close.
That's dope.
I closed at home because it was Washington, D.C.
Right.
They gave me that privilege to allow them to close there. and everybody do their time, man, and we get along and we understand. When you're dealing with seasoned vets, we understand the most important part is it goes a great show for the people.
Right.
Not, individuality. Everybody got theirs.
And we just had DC Young fly in the neighborhood, and I wish I would have known that this tour was like this, because I would have asked him, do you feel like with DC Young Fly being the new one,
right?
Do you guys feel like he's learning with being on the road with you veterans and relevant at the same time, comedians?
Yes, he's learning a lot. Not only that, but his thirst for the knowledge.
Right.
You understand? He could easily like some of these comedians that, believe they're a comic based upon how many followers they got. And I tell you, ain't how many followers you got, it's how many comedians you can follow before you can sit here and say you're a true comedian. And he wants to know how good it is, how he can be good, learn from different people. And he really put the work in the art. So we there.
Hey, man, when you do see like how any comedians like road, man, I started out here. I went to this club. I went to open mic nights. I did this. I did that. And now you can see where somebody now can kind of point a camera and do something, and that can go viral, and then they can start booking comedy dates.
Right.
Not does that bother you, but how do you feel about people that it almost feel like they can cut in line?
Well, I don't look at it because it ain't going to sustain you. At the end of the day, you're going to have to stand on that stage with that mic, and you ain't going to pay to edit it. The joke, you ain't gonna pay to do that, and it's like being a fighter. They can go and give you all the pub you want, be an internet sensation, but when they go ding ding, you better make sure you got the
Mike
necessary.
Tyson paraphrasing? Tyson was like, "Everybody want to be a fighter till you get punched in the face. Everybody's a tough guy till you get punched in the face."
To what it takes.
Hey man, is there comedy beefs?
I don't participate.
I heard
in them.
that.
You know what I mean? I don't, but it is envious comics. But what I tell them, when they came after me, I tell them, you don't have to hate me from the cheap seats. I'm not leaving this here for you.
I
you
heard
know what
that.
I mean? I won't. And most tough guys in beefs is usually people that's not happy with their success of their career. You very see a person on top complaining about a person at the bottom. It's always a person at the bottom, always complaining about a person at top.
Like you never see Beyonce get up and say, "Man, let me front on these bitches."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They always going out to beat. So it's really a privilege that lets you know you're doing well. And it also showed the limitation of theirs. Because most of the time, if you really look at them, they got an expiration date on their career.
Hey, man, we had a chance to sit down after the Will Smith Chris Rock slap, right?
Right.
And you were very vocal, and a lot of comedians were. Right. And I don't know if at the time you had a chance to conversate with Chris Rock, but I had a chance to catch up with Chris Rock, and he was in good spirits. I mean, you got to. You know what I'm saying? Have you had a conversation with Chris Rock since that happened?
I went on tour with him over in Europe. And Chris just...
You stay in Europe.
Yeah. So, man, getting a little...
So when you did Europe, that was you, Chris, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was me,
gotcha,
Chris, and Dave, and a couple other comedians. We did Europe. We did all of it. We did London. We did Amsterdam.
Do the jokes hit different over there?
For me, it didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I had a great person who opened up that platform for me to the hottest comedians in the world. So it's 24, 25, 30, 40,000 people that you sitting there and you like, I can't believe from Southeast D.C. I'm over here London.
Yeah. And
it's working just
Do
like
you have to know you got to tweak jokes though?
I don't.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Because mine are so compact that if you ain't get this one, here come another one.
I hear you.
And I'm going to keep on going. And I don't live off of one joke.
You
know what I mean?
Like, man, that was a hit.
Yeah, this one right here going to take me to 12:02.
Yeah.
And when I get from 12:02, this one take me to 14:05.
Yeah, so
and when I get to 14:05, this one take me to 16 and it's good night. No.
Right.
It's like Aaron Pryor, a boxer metaphor. Just keep on punching until the bell rings.
I heard that.
Or you knock him out.
And you do that.
That's what I do.
Hey, man, so your conversation with Chris, if you don't mind my asking.
No, I mean, Chris, his whole mentality is he's not a victim.
Right.
It happened. So you'll never see him on TV with Gail or Oprah saying how it is emotionally. It hurt.
Right.
Physically.
Right.
But you didn't scar him and the rest of the part of it and the rest of that part of it on the situation.
I heard that.
It needs to be commended for that.
You ever had anybody try to jump up on stage with you?
Yeah, that's why I'm from Africa, and that's mic stand is a spear.
Yeah.
It's hard to come through that.
Hey, man,
in your liver.
We had Corey Oakham. He said you gotta at least have some of this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like when somebody get up, you gotta at least be like, hey, you know.
But he never thought that he was gonna hit him.
I know.
That's
man.
the Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's Will Smith.
He never knew. Mm-hmm. You know, you would never think.
How would you had handled that? And I'm not talking about, I would have fought Will. I'm talking about even fast forward to where you are today. Do you write a routine? How would you had handled that?
Now that I've been around Chris and seeing how you pose to handle it,
right.
I pray to God I handle it just like him.
He did a tuition into the school of experience for many people.
He handled it from a professional and a perfect personal way, my personal opinion, perfectly.
I heard that.
He did on both ends. He didn't feed into it on personally that he needed to get validation that another grown man hit me, that I need to get back at you.
Right.
Because, let's be realistic, man. Chris Rock's got goons.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm pretty sure he had certain people in his ear. I could take care of that.
Yeah.
I
know that.
You know what I'm saying? That's what kills me about people, especially in the entertainment business, talking about beefs. Man, you easy to touch because your schedule is up on the internet.
Hell
where
yeah,
you're gonna be everywhere.
Hell, he's gonna be coming to Dave Chappelle concert.
He's gonna be at Tampa at 3 shows.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Just leaving the radio station.
Just leaving the radio station. This is where he's staying.
Yeah,
so
man.
So you're sitting around here just with the ignorance to believe that you can't be touched. And to have the power to say, I'm going to go on, let the world see this happen to me, and I'm going to let it go.
I heard that.
And I don't need that personal satisfaction of hurting you in retaliation to it. That's the personal. The professional reason, the bigger fault is, in front of all these, I call them the majority. I'm not going to enhance the narrative on black.
That's a lot of thought in a split second,
In a split second.
And
stay professional.
Yeah.
I got another black man who's hosting the Oscars for the first time.
Yeah,
on the
man.
back, I got the whole world seeing this.
And that was Questlove Award.
Yeah, Quest didn't want it.
Yeah.
And this supposed to be the nicest black man who you would never think would do violence. Just did it.
I heard that.
How am I going to respond? I'm going to let it go.
Yeah, I'm
going to take this L. I'm going to take this L and move on. And it showed me strength. If the rest of our men, and I mean for our challenger, if we was to let other people if show the same strength he had, we as a community be better.
I heard that.
You understand? Because the same time when a police shoot one of us, first thing black people say is, they ain't had to do that to him. You could have gave him a break. Well, if you ain't going to give your own a break, why should they give us a break? And he gave Will a break. He said, you did me wrong, but I ain't going to, I'm not going to make it worse.
Right.
You understand? And get back at you just for the personal satisfaction of getting at you.
Man, Earthquake, definitely want to thank you for coming into the neighborhood, bro.
Man, thank you there, brother. You know I love this neighborhood.
Thank you, man. And the tour, once again, it's you,
me,
Mike Epps,
yes,
D.L. Hughley,
yes,
Cedric the Entertainer, D.C. Youngfly,
yes,
and a Partridge in a Pear Tree.
And we coming to we coming here in L.A. too.
I heard that.
We'll
man.
be here too.
How many dates is it?
I think we're doing about 30.
Jesus Christ.
We're doing about 30.
I heard that.
Yeah,
brother.
we're doing. It ends in Las Vegas on May 27th. My birthday is May 29th, so I'm throwing a party that weekend.
I heard.
So if you be there, Gemini, you know it.
I'm the 28th.
Well, look at God.
Yeah.
We're here.
Do you have quiet birthdays?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard that.
Yes. And this will be my first party in a long time.
I heard that.
Yeah, I'm going to have a party here in L.A. Of course, I expect you to be there.
I will be there, brother, God willing.
Yeah, God willing. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I expect you to be there with God's grace. And then I'm going to do one at the end of the tour that night and have all my friends there.
I heard that,
yeah,
man. Well, thank you for always coming into the neighborhood and spending some time with us, man.
Man, you know
and next
I'm
time we
always...
talk to you, man, just keep it real for us. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, you never leave out of here like, man, did I say too much?
No, I don't. Okay. Because that's how I feel.
I heard
and
that.
I can articulate and defend anything that I'm saying.
I heard that.
Because I know where it came from. And we can have a debate about it, but I'm entitled to their opinion, and it doesn't come from my heart space, and that's where I'm at.
Earthquake, do women cheat?
All the time.
Right.
All the time.
Have you ever got with a woman who you knew she came to your show and she was either with her man or you knew she had a man?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's real things. She's all over you and her man is right there.
Oh, man.
You understand? And I'm like, you trying to get both of us killed? Right. I can see the love in this man's eyes. He would kill everybody in here over you.
You ever had anyone that doubled back to you?
Of course. Came back, said, I dropped him off. What's up? And I said, it happens. And I'm like, I have a woman. I never have ever in my career dated a woman that came on to me.
Really?
No.
What have you ever dated a woman that came to your show?
Yes,
okay.
But we never dated where I met you at.
Right, okay.
Because that's the setup. You know what I'm saying? If it's a setup, you're going to have to get me and I fly you to Miami.
Right.
But I you know what I mean? When a woman come up to you, come on to be with me. No. Let me get your number. We'll talk a couple of days. I got another show in San Antonio. Won't you come to that show?
Yeah.
And I get you here. But
I done messed up your whole plan of jacking me.
If you was in the jacking mood, you ain't getting me.
Yeah, you got to jack me in another state where you're not familiar.
Exactly. You got to go back to him talking about he said he going to fly me out. So we're going to have to do this in Miami.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I don't even want to do that.
I don't want to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's because you got to be, what's the possibility? It could be that you're attracted to me, but I'm looking to the other.
Right.
Pose this, I can wait. I can wait a while. I'm Janet Jackson. I can wait on this.
Yeah. Let's wait a while.
Let's wait a while.
Wow. Earthquake, man, once again, thank you for coming into the neighborhood, hanging out with us, man. And it doesn't stop here, Quake, because you're on social media and you're fire on all your platforms.
Thank you.
How do one find you on social media?
Please, just follow me at The Real Earthquake, on all social media in Quake's house. And I love you, man.
Man, I love you.
You my man.
I appreciate you too.
Me ever since I performed at University
of my God, man.
You ran up and down the line, up and down the motherfucker aisle.
I couldn't sit down, bro. and then, like I say, it's almost like you getting jumped. It's like one joke, then here come another joke, and here come another. It's like, man, I surrender.
I love you, man.
I appreciate you, man. Earthquake in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.